welcome back to another Access 72 video, and in today's video I'm back with another interview, and I'm here with Darryl Tapfuma. Darryl, how are we doing, mate?
I'm good.
Good.
Better show after the...
Yes, of course. Good to hear. And so, am I right in saying you're a 23-year-old super featherweight who's coming off a win last weekend?
Yeah, that's right.
Good to hear. Well, I'm going to start with the question which I always like to start off with. Why did you start boxing?
It was actually funny. I think I was 16. We just got gloves for some reason in the living room. Me and my boys just said, "Yeah, let's just fight." And then I started dodging the punches. I was like, "You know what? Let me see how far I can go with this." Then I just started going to my local gym, and then the rest is history, I guess.
Of course, yeah. And so, why did you have much of a kind of amateur background?
I trained in Welling, and I had 8 fights, won 7. Then I took a break, cause from 16 to 18, I was just so dedicated to it. I think I just burnt out, and I took a break for a while. Then I turned pro during the pandemic, innit?
Yeah, of course, and
Yeah.
I mean, so far you've gotten this record that you've got 13 defeats. But what was the kind of reason as to why you chose to maybe go down this more of a journeyman style route?
So I was meant to have my first fight. I don't know when, 2 years ago, but I couldn't sell enough tickets. So my manager said to me, "You have 2 options. You can stop fighting because you can't sell enough tickets, or you can go on the road and just fight as a away guy." I was like, "What's that?" He was like, "Oh, do you know what journeyman?" I was like, "Yeah." Then he just said, "Yeah, you fight, then you get paid." I was like, "So what's the problem? I still get to fight though." So when he told me that I could still fight, I was like, "Yeah, let me just fight then. I don't really care. I just want to fight." That's why I became the away boy.
No, I have a lot of respect for that. And has it ever been difficult for you, especially sometimes getting results as the away fighter?
Yeah, just a couple fights I've had that after I've won, but as a way guy, I think if you don't knock them out, you're never gonna get the result of fair shakes. So that part hurts a little bit. But my manager told me, he keeps telling me and he keeps reminding me, "You're the way boy, what do you expect? Did you knock him out?" Then I say no. He's like, "So of course you're not gonna win."
No, I understand completely. And I mean, you've fought some tough top level guys, and which one do you think was your toughest test to date?
My second fight. Got his name. Southpaw from Wales. I went to Wales the second fight. Yeah, that he beat me up. He beat me up that fight. 4 rounds. But he's good.
Yeah, of course. And so what would you say currently is your main motivation for boxing?
Just fighting. I just like to fight. And just fighting and just training, really. Well, not training, just sparring. Fighting and sparring. So about it.
Do you have lots of good competitive spars?
Yeah, that's the only way. But sometimes, I spar with amateurs as well, innit? So, say today I go training later on, my train amateurs, so that's not gonna be a hard spar. But sometimes I get calls to spar other professionals. That's when I can be able to competitive. But yeah, I like sparring. That's only training I like doing. I'll be real.
No, I understand. And I mean, now you're working with the Box Off, and last time out, of course, you managed to get a victory. And what's it been like working with the Box Off, and what was it like being on one of their shows?
It was new. Yeah, it was new. The media day, the weighing. You weigh in, then you have to do a media press conference. It was new. But it was good. Like just in case, like say if I do go on, I know what I'm gonna expect from like the high things and that.
Mm.
But,
Of course. And when you were kind of there and you were having this attention on you, of course, first time having a press conference and all of that, did you feel like this is my time? Did this get you hyped up more for the fight?
yeah, the press conference did.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking to my opponent, having fun at the press conference. But I enjoyed that part.
Mm. Indeed, and you're with the governor's team. I don't know if you've really spoke to any of the coaches or well, not coaches, any of the team leaders. But what's been like? And are you a fan of the format of this tournament?
Yeah, I talked to my leader. Like I was sitting next to him in the press conference.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, it was actually quite funny.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like showing me. He was like, I don't know if you want me to tell you, but I was going back and forth with my opponent, and then he just said, "Flip the table." I was like, "Nah, I can't right now." But yeah, I talked to him, and the format. I like the format. It gives like unknown boxers a chance to show their like talents and that. So I like. It's like the boxer and prize fight, and I like it.
Of course, and I suppose sometimes when you go into fights as a little bit more of a journeyman, maybe you're not always going in to win at times because you know what that comes with. But did you feel like with this tournament you had that more freedom to go in there and try and get a victory?
Yeah, like sometimes when I'm on the road, I'm like, I can go push on for this win, but if I push on for this win, I have a fight next week. I could get cut. Like if I go to a war with this prospect, I could get cut. I'm not fighting. But this tournament just gave me a chance to just relax, not worry about anything else, except just that one fight, which was good for me.
Of course, and I mean it was a destructive knockout. Were you pleased with it, and do you feel like that clip of you, like I said, destructively knocking him out is going to go a bit viral or has gone viral?
Yeah, I was happy with it. I was a bit, I mean, disappointed that I didn't drop him.
Mm-hmm.
But credit to him, he wasn't gonna fall. I threw everything at him, didn't fall. But yeah, I was happy with it. I said I was gonna do that. I said, if you look at the media day, which I'd done a thing at the governor's gym, I said I was gonna take him to the fourth round, then take him out there. So yeah, that part was good, but the performance was alright. You know, it was improved, and hopefully, it was a good stoppage. So hopefully, it can go viral, get some exposure.
Of course, and for yourself as a fighter, what would you say makes yourself interesting as a fighter?
My performances, all my fights. If you just type in my name on YouTube, you just see all my fights. They're competitive. It's toe to toe. So, and I don't mind going like having a war. So I think that's my selling point.
Indeed, and do you always like to give the fans their money's worth?
Yeah, yes, the tickets are expensive. Tickets are expensive, and I feel like even if I'm on the weight corner, it's not. I can't just go out there just run around the ring. And it wouldn't be fair on me. I can't go to sleep knowing, oh, I just ran around, I survived. So I just like to put a show on.
That's
and
good.
Even if I don't want to put a show on, I could try just jab. Even I get bored. I'll get bored.
No,
so yeah.
Of course, no, I appreciate that. And so, what would you say is your kind of end goal for boxing?
I don't know. Just having fights, big fights, any fight. See how far that takes me. See if I could fight the right person, beat that right person. Now I'm up there. So who knows? As long as I'm fighting, I'm always happy, and it doesn't matter. As long as I'm fighting.
Indeed, and I don't really know what the next steps of the Box Off tournament are. Do you know who you're next going to be fighting?
Yeah, Levi Smith. I fought before.
Okay.
Yeah, so I told him before his fight, I was like, you need to get your job. That I've done my part.
Mm-hmm.
I need. So it's good that I'm gonna see him again and avenge my loss.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm really trying to do as well. My main goal as well. All the people that I faced before, if I can face them again and avenge all my losses, I want to do that.
Mm-hmm. And to an extent, is that you maybe wanting to prove any doubters wrong?
Yeah, and just to show that I am on the same level as them. That's just about it. Just to show them I'm on the level as well, and yeah.
Of course. And I'll leave with this final question, which I always like to ask. You got a little bit of a platform here on this channel. Is there anything that you'd like to shout out?
Nah, like in which way? Like just social media or my family or what?
Whatever you want, mate.
I mean, shout out to my manager and my trainer Paul. He's done everything for me. Basically, like my uncle, my coach Drew. He takes me up and down everywhere. We've been to basically every part of England, and yeah, my family. Shout out to them, and thank you for even having me on this. Appreciate that.
It's an absolute pleasure, mate, and well, best of luck with the rest of the box off tournament, and I'll be rooting for you as well in it. Hopefully, it all goes well. And if you are new around here and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like video if you do need like video, and thanks for watching.